Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are going to cover something super practical and interesting. That is how to find Indians abroad using LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Now, if you are in sales, recruitment, or networking, this strategy will help you connect with professionals of Indian origin in countries like the UK, US, Canada, or anywhere else. Now, this is different from how we usually prospect because the entire need is based on targeting people of a particular region living abroad. So let's quickly dive in and go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So there are three options in which we can do this. First option is to filter based on common surnames. Second is through language. And third is based on their education. Now, when I go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, the first thing that I want to do is define which country am I looking Indians in. So let's say United Kingdom is one location where I want to look for Indian professionals. Next is I'll use their last name filter. Now over here, what you can do is that if you are aware of the most common Indian surnames or last names, you can directly pen them down over here. Or what you can do is that you can simply Google most common surnames in India and you will find a list of surnames over here. So what you can do is that you can take say Singh as one of the last names and just put it over here and apply the filter. Once you have applied the filter, what you're going to get is a list of Indian professionals in UK with that particular surname, as you can see over here. The other thing that you can do when it comes to using the surname is using the direct keyword search, wherein instead of putting Singh over here in the last name, I'll put Singh in my keyword search. And as soon as I do that, I'll get a list of results that are different from the ones that I already got using the last name. So this is how we are able to get much more results, much expanded results using both of these things, using the keyword search as well as using the last name filter. This is option one that you can do. The second option that you can try is using languages in the keyword search. Now, why do we use languages? That many a times, if you see when we sign up on LinkedIn asks this question that what are the languages that we know. So what I can do over here is I can try a few Indian languages like say Hindi. And then what I get over here are a list of profiles wherein there are these people who have mentioned either languages spoken as Hindi or other languages as well. So if you can see, majority of them look like they are from Indian origin. Now next other things, other languages that we can say try out if you want to be specific about a particular region or so. Say if I want to try out Marathi. It is a language that's spoken in Maharashtra. So I'll quickly be able to see that yes, there are a set of results that I'm getting over here, wherein certain surnames like Wagle, Karpe, these are people who belong to those regions and have a higher probability of speaking that language, right? Then we can take a couple of more examples like Surati to see if we are able to get those surnames as well over here or not, like Shah, Vyas, and all the other sort of surnames that we are getting over here. These are people who might be Gujaratis and be speaking that language. We can even try Punjabi. So what we are trying to do over here is trying to find different ways, different approaches to see what might hit, what might give us results accordingly. So as you can see over here, there is this one particular example, where these are set of people who will be speaking that language and belong to or are of Indian origin. So there's a big example on how can we use language as well as a keyword to find people of Indian origin. The last approach or the last strategy that we can use is by looking at which school or where have they gotten their education from. So many times what happens is that a lot of Indians who live abroad come from prestigious universities like IIT, IIM. So what we can do is that we can simply go to the filter, that's a personal filter section in the filters, and in the school section we can type say IIM or Indian Institute of Management. I'll take IIM Ahmedabad for an example, and then I'll get a list of people who have graduated from IIM Ahmedabad. I can try other universities as well, but this sort of narrows down and gives me a much more specific result of people with that background. And then obviously what I can do is that while I have these filters in place, if I want to search for specific designations or rules, then I can do that as well. So say there is a use case where I want to look for founders in United Kingdom who are from Indian origin, and I can just put in the current job title as founder, and I can use any of these three approaches, either education, language, or the last name, to then find that okay, whether that particular person is there or not. This is how we get the result. Further, we can obviously review their profile, see what they are doing, and create a lead list that we would want to approach. So this is about it. This is how we can prospect and find Indians living abroad. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such prospecting hacks. And see you in the next video.